Welcome back to Test.io Open Mic, the podcast that explores the fascinating world of software testing. I'm your host, Charlie, and today we're continuing our Testers Spotlight series with a guest from Hanoi, Vietnam. Joining us is Anh Phan, a relatively new tester who's already making waves on our platform. Anh, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Charlie. It's great to be here.
Let's start with something interesting about you. I hear you're quite the polyglot. How many languages do you speak?
Well, besides Vietnamese, I can speak English, Japanese, and Korean. It's part of my love for learning new skills in different areas. Back in university, they used to call me a jack of all trades.
That's impressive. Now let's talk about your journey into testing. You have a background in software engineering, right?
That's right. I majored in software engineering at FPT University, one of Vietnam's top tech schools. I even worked as a tester for nearly a year before graduating. But interestingly, I heard about Test.io from a Nigerian friend while looking for a part-time job to complement my work as a sports magazine editor.
What a diverse background. You've achieved quite a bit in a short time on our platform. What's your secret?
I wouldn't say I've achieved success yet, but I always strive to improve. My background in coding and testing helps me understand how websites and apps work. But honestly, I've learned so much from the Test.io team leaders. Their feedback has shaped my thinking to be more logical. I focus on quality over quantity in my bug reports.
That's a great approach. If you could go back and give yourself advice in your first month, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. I'd tell myself to slow down and observe more. I had a rough start. 8 out of my first 10 bugs were rejected. That's when I decided to study how other testers write their reports and learn from the team leaders' comments. Quality over quantity, always.
Excellent advice. What do you think are the main qualities a good tester should have?
I believe good analytical and reporting skills are crucial. Being logical in your thinking is important too. But perhaps most importantly, stay humble and always be eager to learn more.
Those are great qualities to have. Now, let's shift gears a bit. What's something you can't go a day without?
Honestly, working or studying. I'm a bit of a workaholic. I usually sleep only 4 to 5 hours a day and spend most of my time working or learning new skills on Coursera. But I have to add, it's not a healthy habit, and I'm trying to find a better work-life balance.
It's great that you recognize the need for balance. How do you deal with stress when it comes up?
When I'm feeling stressed, I usually take a short break and listen to my favorite playlist. I'm a big fan of Lana Del Rey's music. It really helps me relax.
Music can be so therapeutic. One last question. Is there something you've long dreamed of doing but haven't done yet?
Actually, yes. I'm quite good at cooking, and I've always dreamed of opening a small, cozy restaurant that serves Korean dishes. Hopefully, it's not just mindless dreaming.
That sounds wonderful, Anh. And who knows? Maybe your testing skills will come in handy when you're debugging recipes. Thank you so much for sharing your story and insights with us today. Your journey from software engineering student to rising star in the Test.io community is truly inspiring. To our listeners, if Anne's experience has sparked your interest in testing, remember that Test.io welcomes testers from all backgrounds. You can find links to get started in our show notes. That's all for this episode of Test.io Open Mic. If you enjoyed this conversation, please rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. Until next time, happy testing.